mind starting us off with a opening statement?
Yes, first of all, happy Labor Day to everyone. And I know in football world it's a Monday, so everyone's working. But I thought it was a really, really good win for us against a very good football team, a quality opponent, a top 10 FCS program. I think sometimes you need to win games like that where you don't play your best, but you find a way to win the football game. I thought our kids showed resiliency. I thought they showed great resolve. When you just look at situational football, we were able to close out both halves with a 2-minute drive for touchdowns. We were 50% on third down conversions, which obviously helped. But we created many natural adversities for ourselves, a lot of adversities we created. I think the biggest thing in moving forward is we take great pride, just like every program does, in winning the fourth quarter. And we were up 27-10 with 14 minutes left in the game, and we allowed an opponent to come back and obviously take the lead. I thought we lacked focus. I thought we lacked details in the fourth quarter. So that's something obviously that we have to get corrected. But our goal is to be 1-0. We're 1-0. We always know that the monumental improvements occur from week 1 to week 2 with the team's improvements. So we're looking forward to playing a really good football team in Tulsa Saturday night here in Jonesboro.
Thank you, Coach. We'll start off with Luke Matheson. Luke, you're still on mute there.
Luke, we talk about consistency and performance all the time, and I can tell you, you're extremely consistent.
It's showing that I'm unmuted, so maybe you can hear me now.
Yep, I can hear you.
Consistency is key, just not in that situation. But so Coach, I went back and I watched, and one young man that's new to this team that I thought performed well was Marvin Ham. I just wanted to ask you what you thought about him and how he played this weekend, and also what do you see out of Tulsa and what do you got to do to prepare for them?
Well, we had 60 newcomers, or out of this 60 that played, 36 were newcomers or in their first and second year in the program. And I believe defensively, of our 30 players played, 19 of them fit that criteria. Marvin Ham's an individual who's played a lot of football over his career. He's at the University of Colorado. He's from Detroit, and been really, really excited about him. He's come in. He's really done a good job with our culture. He's becoming one of our leaders. I think he adds another dynamic to the linebacking core from a maturity standpoint, but also from an athletic standpoint. So we thought he played winning football for us. In terms of Tulsa, very big, very strong, very physical, completely different football team than they were last year. I think that's kind of the age of college football right now in the transfer portal and the rebuild of rosters and really being year-to-year football teams. They have skill. I really like their quarterback. He can make all the throws. They're physical on defense. So it's going to be a great challenge for us on Saturday.
We'll go over to Charles. Charles?
Going on, Coach?
Hey, Charles.
Quick question for you. After the game, you mentioned you had 4 or 5 offensive linemen get hurt. Any update on anybody's injuries?
Yeah, I think, in football is a game of next person in. But when you really look at it also, 4 out of 5 of your starting offensive linemen aren't on the football field. That will take its toll on a football team. And I think that speaks a little bit to, the depth of our football program now. We did not play winning football up front. That was clearly evident in the second half. But, those individuals competed. Now we have to get a lot better. We totally expect to have 2 to 3 of them back. We expect Jacob Bear to play this Saturday, which will be great. He's the leader of the room. He's our captain. He's kind of the anchor of the offensive line. So to get some individuals back is going to be a huge benefit for us.
Thank you. We'll go over to Sam. Sam?
Coach Jones, obviously the youth and the newness of your team has been a story over the past few seasons, but got a lot of key plays from players that had played some pivotal plays for you guys in the past, whether that's Rayner, Cross, Wallace, Rucker. So does it show kind of the growth of the program and just where you guys are at now to see those guys being the ones making the plays for you when it counts in a close game?
Absolutely. When you look at all the adversity that created and, you're down with 50 seconds to go in the game and you got the ball on your own 30-yard line and to be able to take the ball down the field, and having that experience, our players have been through that. I think it's a byproduct of practice. We had a great 2-minute drill. On Thursday, we actually practiced that exact situation that we had in our mock scrimmage game as well. But, I can't say enough for an individual like Corey Rucker. I thought Corey really willed us to win. Some of the plays that he made, his effort, his energy, the contested catches, just that competitive grit, that competitive greatness. Corey was at a whole different level. And so I thought he was an individual who's been in our program that really willed us and gave us an opportunity to win on Saturday.
And we'll go back over to Luke. Luke?
Hey, Butch, I know you had Malik Hornsby in there a couple of times, tried to get the ball to him a few times, didn't quite work out there. But what are your thoughts on him and how you want to use him moving forward?
Yeah, well, I think Malik is progressing. I think the biggest thing for him is the overall knowledge of the offense. He's still in the infant stages of really learning the offense. So I think the more that he can handle mentally from the volume of plays and the inventory of plays, I think will serve him to getting him the ball more and more. He's work in progress, but I see him making great strides. And, he was in there, and I think as the season progresses, you'll see more and more from Malik.
Thank you. And thank you, Coach. Appreciate your time.
All right, you guys have a great week.
You as